I want to actually bring in that uniqueness that is in all of the mothers out there in this image, because none of us looks the same. We do not have to conform to a certain image that somebody has of us and that society has of us, because we are enough for just being ourselves. And I think I want to just create that using the flowers today. So today's image has a little bit flavor of everything in my garden. Today is like tingling in my fingers. I feel it. I feel that today. When I got up this morning and I was about to step in the shower, one of my twins came up to me and he was like, "Mama, would you wear this dress?" And he picked out this dress in my wardrobe and was like, "Would you wear this dress? You look like a princess." I'm like, oh, that was so sweet and totally made my morning. I loved starting the day with such love and such affection from him. And I wanted to give it to all the other mothers out there, because tomorrow is Mother's Day. I wanted to create something for each and every one of you out there who is a mother, who is an aunt, who is a grandmother, who is a godmother, who is a mother figure in somebody else's life, because you all are special. You don't all have to look the same. You don't all have to be the same. You're all unique. You're all exquisite. You are loved for who you are. And thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. My own mom, my mother-in-law, my aunts, my grandmothers, and every single person who has loved and cherished me and raised me with so much love in my life. I thank you, and I want to give it to everyone through today's image. So today's image has a little bit flavor of everything in my garden. I want to actually bring in that uniqueness that is in all of the mothers out there in this image, because none of us looks the same. We do not have to conform to a certain image that somebody has of us and that society has of us, because we are enough for just being ourselves. And I think I want to just create that using the flowers today. So that's what I am starting off with. I'm just so excited. It just made my day in the morning. It made me so happy when he showed me that much love. It was such a special moment, and I started the day happy, and I wanted to pass this joy along to all of you. Let's do it. Before I go and collect more flowers, I need to go and bring a different vase, because look at that. I love when the stems are this tall, because usually I get tiny stems. Usually I get stems like that because I don't want to take off the rest of the buds along with, but I rarely get, like, especially with these David Austins, because they have 2-3 flowers, a cluster of flowers, like you see here. Here, this is like a cluster of flowers you'll see on the same branch, and you have a lot more flowers on the same branch, but rarely do I get like a single beautiful flower by itself. So I'm very excited about that. The only thing I would recommend is, if you're arranging flowers, try to take off the thorns. Keep in mind, every time you take off any of the thorns, it shortens the life cycle of the flower. So it lasts a little bit less than it would if you keep the thorns on. If you want your arrangements to last longer, you might want to keep them on. But if you want to handle the flowers as you're arranging, it makes sense to take them off. Especially if you're arranging it into a flower frog, like I am here. The flower frog helps in taking off at least the lower part, just the thorns on the lower part of it, rather than the whole thing, because it'll help it grip the flower frog a lot better. Just a quick tip. My path to motherhood was not a simple one. We went through IVF for 7 long years. 7 years of counting, 7 years of hope, 7 years of disappointment, of procedures and surgeries. And when I finally got pregnant, which was going to be my last attempt at trying to have a baby, it was a complicated pregnancy. So many complications that I wasn't sure I would make it. That moment during my pregnancy where I didn't think I would see these precious souls that I was nurturing and get any time to spend with them. That moment, that changed my life. The first moment that I held these 2 beautiful miracles was unbelievable. I always knew I loved them even before I held them. And it has been such a wonderful, absolutely crazy, but utterly enthralling journey ever since. And although my path to this point was so hard and so difficult, I would not change it for anything else, because I would not have these precious, precious children with me if not for those crazy years. If you have struggled or are struggling to be a mother, I want to send you extra love on this day, because I know how difficult it is, and I have been in those shoes, and I want to tell you that I am there with you. And I'm sending you so much love, affection, and hope. Hope for whatever it is that you wish for in this journey to motherhood. Because sometimes that's all we have, and that's all it takes. Happy Mother's Day, everyone.